everybody. Welcome to Progressive Talk Live, the greatest show on earth, Prog Talk. I'm your host, humble, handsome Dusty Smith, and this is episode 17. And on tonight's show, like every show, we take a look at the viral stories on social media this week, and then we laugh to keep from crying. Hope all you guys are doing fucking amazing this week. I'm doing pretty good. I can't goddamn complain. Have some great news for you guys, at least those of you who enjoy the show. I'm going to be doing a Wednesday show. Hooray! Fucking Wednesday show. I'm going to do a show about religion. I've been meaning to do this for a long time, to start covering more religious stuff on this program, but I just run out of time. There's so much shit to cover. So I had a very generous donation from one of our patrons, JT, who is the super heavyweight champion of the super chats at the moment. Still has the highest super chat total. And he doubled his pledge on my Patreon, so we're up to $462 now, which is good. We lost like $38, and then he came in, he doubled his pledge, which was nice. And the terms were I have to do a Wednesday show for at least the next couple of weeks. So I'm going to be doing a Wednesday show for the next couple weeks at least. We'll see how that goes. We might continue it on. That depends on JT, I guess. Appreciate you, JT. You're amazing. I have like one person that's like responsible for like 40% of my Patreon. So a lot of it resting on your shoulders, JT. Thank you for that. And got a good show for you guys tonight. Going to talk about all this shit. Let me click this button. Click this button. Then get out of fucking Twitter. Hell yeah. Going to talk about all this shit. Don't know if I'm going to cover it all tonight. But hopefully I'll get to it all. If not, we'll get back on it Wednesday. Let me close down Facebook. And as always, folks, you want to support the show, consider supporting me on patreon.com/codcast. Need your help. I'm trying to get up to $1,500 a month. And then I might take like $1,550 or something just because it goes up and down at the beginning of the month. But I'm not going to take much more over that. I'm going to stop actually shilling for my Patreon before too long because I don't want to take much more money out of the system than I need. I feel bad about that. There's so many other people out there in need. And, I just want to set a good example for other content creators. I don't know if it will. It probably won't. But whatever. Do whatever you can. So if you guys want to help out the show, $1 or $2 a month, whatever you can afford, it really helps. Most of the money goes to my animal sanctuary, and a lot of you guys asked me to make a video of the dogs, and I sort of did that a little bit. I'm going to make a better video later, but I threw this video together. I basically just filmed them out the window because that's the only way I keep them from jumping the fuck up on me while I'm doing it. So let me show you guys the dogs so you can get to know them a little bit better. This is my setup here. We have a little bucket out there. For some reason I like playing with that bucket. I don't know why, but they love playing with the fucking bucket. So these are my little yard apes. Here we go. So first off, we got, here's Big Molly here. Big Molly Waller. And then the little guy behind her is Nibbler. And then the big boy, this is the one the whole neighborhood is afraid of. This is Boomer. I have a video out there where we went to the animal sanctuary, the animal shelter, rather. And they were about to put Boomer down, and we rescued him right before they were about to kill him. So that's good. Let me push play here. And as you can see, we have this outdoor fabric we wrapped around our fence to try to make it harder for the dogs to see out so they don't bark at everybody so much, so the people don't complain. And Molly always smiling. She's a big, happy, rowdy girl. Yes, she is. Big, pretty girl. All the dogs are so happy. They're always smiling because they get spoiled like a motherfucker. This is this little cute motherfucker right here. This is Floof. Floof is so cute. He's a white motherfucker. He's so cute. And smiley dogs and jump up at the camera. They're like, Daddy, Daddy's filming us, Daddy. And this one over here, this is Lucy, named after Lucifer because she's a demon. She's a happy little demon, but she's a sweet baby. And look at it, it's like, Daddy, Daddy's looking at us. So happy to have Daddy looking at us. And trying to get some water out there, Mr. Floof. And here comes Lucy again with her smiley ass face. She just wants to jump on me and claw me, though. That's what she loves to do. She loves to claw on her daddy. She's a rough one. And here comes Miss Molly again. She's like, pet me, Daddy. I love me some Daddy. Yes, she does. And then there's Mr. Boomer. He's a big boy with a loud voice, but he's actually a total pussy. If you, like, stomp at him, he'll run away and piss all over himself. So he acts like he's big and bad. And there's Mr. Floof. And this one's Nibbler down here. And that's Runt. Little Runt. He's loud, too. And I don't see Patty. Patty's around her. Fatty Patty. She's another one of the small dogs. I don't see her on the video here anywhere, but she's somewhere around there. Let me skip forward around. Where's Miss Patty at? Don't see her. Don't see her on the video. Look, Molly out there playing with her bucket, and there's Patty over there in the corner. She's another little furry monster. But anyway, You guys wanted to see it. Eventually, I'll go out there one-on-one with the dogs, and I'll play with them one-on-one and let you guys get used to their personalities and get to know them. But this is what you guys are supporting, and I really appreciate it. You know, you guys built this fence area. You guys have provided the flea medication for all our animals. It costs like a couple $100 a month just to put flea medication on all these animals alone. So it's expensive to run an animal sanctuary, but you guys are responsible for this, and I really appreciate it. I love you guys for this, and the animals love you too. So thank all of you guys for what you do and the support you're giving me. I really appreciate it. And you guys are doing the Lord's work, if there was a Lord, which there's not. So anyway, Prog Talk on Patreon, patreon.com/Codcast. We have the old name still, but it's fine. You guys know how to find it. And also, Super Chats! Lifeblood of the show, Super Chats. No questions dodged, every question answered. You guys know how it works. Click the little $ down there, and you can tip me whatever you want to. And I'll read every single one of the Super Chats. The more money you donate, the more serious I take your questions. So you can buy my love through the Super Chats. Immortalize yourself forever in my videos. And I got a few already. Jenny Rude says, here's for the kitties and the puppers. Give them some love from me. I've been very sick for a while, starting to feel better. Hope you and the kitties are fine. I am sorry to hear that, Jenny Rude, but really appreciate that. I will give them some hugs and kisses in your honor. JT, what's up, JT? I really like the show. I like listening it while I'm at work. Well, I appreciate that, JT. You're amazing. You've been amazing to support the show, and you're like you're the main person supporting the show right now. So everybody show some love to JT, because JT is a superstar of the show. I'm not even sure we'd be doing this without him. We definitely wouldn't be doing Wednesday shows. So make sure you send your appreciation to JT for that. Breaking Bad 094299 money from my dog Oswald to your animals, man. All right. Thank you, Oswald. I'm sure you're a cute little motherfucker, too. So give Oswald some pets from me. Beast Nation 2009 $2. Much love for Big Dusty Cool. Appreciate that, Beast Nation. You're cool right back at you. And Joe Amaro says, watch Hannah. Best show, second season coming in July. Hannah. Never even fucking heard of that. But I did ask you guys to give me show recommendations, so I checked that out. What is that even about? Never heard of it. But I appreciate that. And let me check the regular chats to see what you guys are fucking saying in the regular chat. Close to Dusty for the animals. Yep. Takes a lot to fucking feed and medicine these little motherfuckers, but it's worth it. Makes me feel like I'm doing something good, so I appreciate that. You rock, JT. Yes, you do rock. JT is amazing. Amazing. Close to Dusty, thanks so much. We need to see those doggies. That did a world of good. You rock. I appreciate that. They're definitely happy. They're definitely spoiled, and they're definitely fat, so can't say I didn't at least do that for them. They're alive. They'd be definitely dead if I didn't take them in, so you guys are to thank for that, though. We couldn't do it without you. They wouldn't be alive without you guys, so you guys are the real heroes here. I appreciate that. The KKK mask guy lives in San Diego. Yeah, that's supposed to be like a KKK area, somebody was telling me earlier. So we're going to talk about that. Powerful old man, Dustin Logic. Hells yeah. You know I am. Let's write a folk song about JT Mad Props. Yep. They should be singing songs about him in the mountains. The god that is JT. And let me check the other chat real quick before we start with the fucking show. Very cool. Right on. So cute. Yep, they are cute. Sup, Shelly Svard. How you doing? Hey, Dusty. Hey, Riaz. All right, that's all I got going on there. As always, I am streaming to Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube all at the same time. And for those of you guys who want to listen to the show without having to look at my beautiful fucking face, you can do so on SoundCloud, also on iTunes, and also on Spotify. So just search for me there. There's a link in the description of this video to all this shit. Got about 150 to 200 people listening to me a week per show or whatever. So I guess that's not too bad. I have to pay a couple $100 a month to get this up there. But I guess it's worth it because some of you guys like to view it in that format. So that's all good. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the fucking show. So after my last show, about the same time my last show was going on, Caitlin Bennett, the gun girl, tweeted this. Oh my, Alex Jones eats ass, with a picture of her and Alex Jones. What the fuck? Well, that's enough internet for today, and that's nasty because isn't this the girl who shit herself at a party? So I don't think her booty hole is that hygienic. Might not want to eat that, Alex Jones. I don't care how hungry you and your kids are. Stay away from Caitlin Bennett's ass. And I got 9.3K likes. I don't even know what the... Yeah, I'm with Tim. What the fuck is going on the internet? Republicans going wild. You know it. And then after my last show, somebody... Of course you knew it was going to happen. They took Alex Jones' little rant about how he's going to eat his neighbors and eat ass. And they put it to music. So here's a little music video about Alex Jones eating ass. Enjoy.
I'm somebody that thought I could fix this, and I'm starting to think about having to eat my neighbor. I'm gonna haul him up by a chain. I will eat your ass. I'll do it. You think I like sizing up my neighbor? Cut him, skin him, chop his ass up. My children aren't going hungry. I will eat your ass. Eat your ass. I'm literally looking at my neighbors now and going, I will eat your ass. I will eat your ass. Eat your ass. My superpower is being honest. And I will eat your ass. I will eat your ass. Eat your ass. I'm somebody that thought I could fix this.
That's what the kids these days are calling a banger. I will eat your ass. You don't even know, folks. Don't tell me. I will do it. I'll eat that ass. Give me some grape jelly. I will fucking toss your salad, motherfuckers. You don't even know. And next up, holy shit, like, what is wrong with the men's rights movement and these fucking incel motherfuckers on the internet? This guy's got a whole Twitter devoted to this. I shit you not, I'm going to show you. But anyway, don't lean in, strong man. Yeah. If you take a picture where you're slightly leaning towards your girlfriend, that makes you a beta. A weak beta cuck, basically. Yeah. That's how fucking fragile these people's masculinity is. Even a man, like 6'10", literally the strongest person in the world. This guy just broke the world record for deadlift. Strongest dude in the world, famous dude, hugging up against his hot young girlfriend, but he's slightly leaning towards us, so he's a beta male. What in the fuck is wrong with these people? Look, I'm not even kidding. This guy's whole fucking shit is devoted to this. And he's got 20,000 followers. What the hell? Look how beta everybody is. Like, see, she feels safe. This is a real man, straight up and down. Beta male cuck. Let's see some more. Yep, look at this. He has to lean into his girlfriend who's taller than him. Cuck, weak. He runs the show. Weak. His little girlfriend runs the show of this guy who's the strongest human being on the fucking planet. There's even more. There's more of these folks. Like, Jesus. Such a Chad. Fucking Chad Jesus. And, so anyway, obviously people made fun of him because this is the dumbest shit in the history of mankind. Hard to believe this is a real fucking thing. So here's some other examples. Look at this fucking Chad. Standing straight up like a goddamn man. He's amazing. Checks notes. This is Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah, the Chad Jeffrey Epstein. Look at this fucking beta male. I don't know why Trump always hunches forward like he's a goddamn minotaur or some shit. But look how beta he is compared to this fucking Chad. Hell yeah, you know it. And, total pussy. Look at this fucking pussy. God damn it. Letting your woman upright while you're fucking hunched over. Goddamn JFK. I'm so disappointed in you. Do better, JFK. And, here's the most beta thing I've ever seen in my fucking life. Fucking Neo. Stand up straight, Neo. God damn it. You're an embarrassment to men. Where is your masculinity, fucking Neo? And, I don't think this guy who has this Twitter account is very secure in his manhood. Apparently he thinks, eating pussy is unmanly? Don't lean in, strong man. And then he's like, you sound like a pussy licker. To people who are arguing with him and tell him how stupid he is. And you're a pussy licker. Pussy licker. You sound like a pussy licker. Pussy licker, pussy licker. Go away, pussy licker. Pussy licker, I knew it. You, my man, sound like a leaning in pussy licker. Pussy licker, I knew it. You sound like a pussy licker. Yeah, there's nothing more unmanly than eating pussy. Than having a woman shove her vagina into your face. What are you, gay? God damn it, you people. So, anyway, he tells you on his page, let's see if I can find it, why he believes this is some kind of beta activity. Let's see if I can find it. Is it? Here it is. That ain't it. Anyway, basically, you get the point. He's saying that if you lean into your girl in pictures, that shows that she has all the power. And you're supposed to lean back away from her, make her lean into you. Make her want to be in your space. Otherwise, she obviously runs the show, and you're obviously a beta male cuck. Oh my god, these fucking people, dude. Talking about toxic masculinity. It's all fucking is. Suboptimal. Definitely suboptimal, but it's fun to make fun of, so whatever. Thank you for the entertainment. And now we're going to get into the coronavirus idiots, the COVID-idiots, as I like to call them. And folks, you want some examples of white privilege? There is no way any reasonable person could deny this is white privilege. Just imagine if this was Black Lives Matters storming Capitol buildings with guns, getting up in cops' faces and yelling at them. Imagine what would happen. We've seen what would happen. We saw what happened to the Native American protesters who were on their own fucking land and got water cannoned. But look, if you're white and you're a Trump supporter, you can literally get away with anything. Take a look at this crazy ass shit. 26.1 million views. Crazy shit, dude. These are the people that want to open up the government again, or want to open up the businesses again, kill your grandmother. And they're very emphatic about it. Right up in the cop's face. This little girl, her little white girl, you know she's fucking privileged when she feels comfortable enough just to get up in a cop's face and scream at her because, you know, her life has taught her that there's a different set of rules for people like her than there are for, you know, black folks. And I've experienced this myself. It happens all the time, and it's, you know, that's America for you. And I agree with Adam Sewer. If this happened in Ferguson, the people doing it would have gotten the shit kicked out of them by cops. Kited out like special forces and then zip tied with their faces rubbed in asphalt. And you know they would. You know exactly what would happen, folks. But yep, Trump supporters, I can literally invade Capitol buildings with weapons and scream at cops and nothing goddamn happens to them. And like, it's just like this, folks. I fear for my safety. And it's a black man. I fear for my safety. Look, he's running away from me. I had to shoot him in the back. I fear for my safety. He's in his car, his hands out the window doing nothing. I fear for my safety. But when it's these guys, no, they don't worry me. Why would I be worried about these guys? They're white. I mean, sure, they're in my face screaming at me, and they have AK-15s. They're definitely doing this to intimidate and threaten possibly murder, but nah, I don't fear for my safety. There's something different about these guys. I just trust them more. I don't know why. I can't put my finger on why I'm more comfortable with these people screaming in my face. But there's something there, folks. Wonder what it could possibly be. And, yep, it's just like this, folks. The difference between a protest and a riot. If it were black people doing this, it would be a riot. Fox News would be talking about the riots all day long. Paul Joseph Watson would be talking about, I thought diversity was our strength. Look at them rioting in the streets. But, yep, if you're white, it's just a protest. They're just goddamn expressing their First Amendment rights of protest and their Second Amendment rights. They're just good, patriotic Americans, right? They're not terrorists, but they are terrorists. Listen to this shit. They're literally out there threatening to murder people in their sleep.
Our enemies in their sleep. That is our people. That is who we are.
Ooh.
And yet we let
Talking about killing people in their sleep
Let's
now.
play it again.
on Christmas Eve to kill our enemies in their sleep. That is our people. That is who we are.
Ooh.
On Christmas Eve, they kill all the enemies in their sleep. So, yeah, not amazing. That's the Proud Boys right there. The good old Proud Boys are definitely American patriots, aren't they? And, yep, this is the type of people they are. When the police force wouldn't take you and you're too scared to join the military, there's always make-believe, these chubby white guys, these fucking neckbeards with their fucking weapons that their daddy probably bought them, LARPing as some kind of patriots and heroes, but you're just terrorists out there trying to scare people into doing what you want them to do. We see right through you. And it's, you know, vanilla ISIS. That's what you guys are. ISIS, ISIS, baby. Don't da da don't da da don't 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 da da don't da da don't don't. Winner, chicken dinner. Fucking terrorist motherfuckers. And another great example of these fellas. This is what they're like. Look at this guy. I don't mean to body shame, but let's body shame this dude a little bit just because he has a fucking Confederate flag. America, love it or leave it. Yeah, you like McDonald's, don't you, dude? You're never going to leave that, aren't you, fucking chubby ass neck beard? I don't want to make fun of his weight too bad. I'm sorry for doing that, but at the same time, fuck this guy. Fuck your Confederate flag. What the fuck does Confederate flag have to do with any of this stupid bullshit? Goddamn Trump supporters. It's exactly what they're like. And it's not just people in America that are crazy, folks. This goddamn stupidity has spread like a virus itself all over the fucking place. Here's the 5G coronavirus fear in other states. It started over 1.7 million views for this shit. Listen to these goddamn idiots.
This virus has never been proven to exist.
I think we will be living in a far worse dystopian version of Nazi Germany now.
If you look up radiation poisoning, the effects of that and the effects of COVID-19 fit together like a glove.
Exactly. The mortality rate for COVID is less than the normal flu. Why have they put us in why are they installing 5G when there's meant to be a national crisis and only emergency works are meant to be carried out?
I'm out here because I'm protesting the lockdown. It's a measure that's being used to control everyone, and it's not okay.
So you don't believe in the pandemic?
I believe that the virus is real, but it's not as bad as they're saying it is.
The mortality rate for this is less than the flu. It's been proven. The test that they're using, it has an 80% false positive. This virus has never been proven to exist.
What we're disputing is the fact that the government are using the virus to cover up the fact that they're rolling out 5G, which is a war weapon used at high frequency. If you look up radiation poisoning, the effects of that and the effects of COVID-19 fit together like a glove.
Exactly.
Work it out, people.
Exactly.
Wake up.
You don't lock the world up for a virus that has a mortality rate of less than 1%. This is tyranny. Within 5 weeks, I've seen my society, the world, completely change for the worse. We're being told this is the new normal. They're trying to condition us now that we have to accept this.
So what do you think the world's going to look like in, a month's time, 2 months' time if the lockdown carries on?
I think we will be living in a far worse kind of dystopian version of Nazi Germany. And I think we'll start to see people that we know disappear.
Why do you think the government is doing this to people?
It's the government. They always want power.
They are furthering their new world order and their agenda. They are installing 5G everywhere. Why have they've locked us down so they can install 5G quietly? That's going to further their agenda.
I think they want to take over and control us with technology. I think they want to bring in a new kind of economy which is based on technological control, a new cryptocurrency, and I think they want to do it through medical tyranny. And I will fight to say no. I do it for my son. I do it for everyone's kids. God. I don't care if people ridicule me. It's
good.
It's now or never.
Why do you think the lockdown's illegal?
Why is it illegal? Because the laws and the legislation have been passed while there's nobody else in Parliament to say that it's wrong and it should be done this way. Yeah, I'm here to basically try and save the rights of the human race. Yeah,
you're a hero, dude.
There's going to be probably more waves of this virus that will be reported. Whether the virus is real or not is another debate. It's about the tyranny and it's about where it's taking us. I don't see us getting our rights back. Once governments take your rights away, they don't give them back.
So these are basically Alex Jones types. This shit is spread all over the fucking world. 5G, folks. Oh my God. Fast internet is actually a plot by the New World Order to kill us all. Because, that's real fucking life. And, man, I'm whipping through this show. All right. And Kevin Sorbo, disappointed! I'm not really disappointed because I didn't have any fucking hopes for Kevin Sorbo anyway, because he's like this Christian dipshit now who just makes bad Christian movies for a living. And he's looking kind of thin. Need to get back in the gym, Kevin Sorbo. But anyway, or Sorbo, however the fuck you pronounce his stupid-ass goddamn name. But anyway, him and his wife went on Fox News and lied their ass off about COVID-19 because that's what they do. Fox News, the propaganda network, would just let anybody on there to lie to the American people. You can just Google this shit for yourself and see they're lying, but of course they're not fact-checked anyway. They tell this to stupid old people and they believe it. Let's have a listen.
Maybe a little bit of a call for some civil disobedience. I've seen small businesses opening, defying the state orders and saying, look, we will practice as much social distancing as we can. We will implement safety procedures and policies, but we need business because guess what's essential, folks? Food is essential and feeding your family is essential. And the fact is, we established this nation for life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness or prosperity is actually having a job. And so for the government to come in and say, no, your job is not essential. Well, let's send a message to Washington. Maybe your job is not essential. Maybe you shouldn't be getting paid, because there are people who are suffering today who are not even getting their minimum wage pay.
Yeah, well, should we have UBI or something? Shouldn't the government step in? They have plenty of money to bail out the corporations. The Fed just announced they're adding $3 trillion to our national debt. Most of that went to fucking billionaires and trillion-dollar corporations, right? There's plenty of fucking money out there for the rich. Why is there not money for the poor people? Nah, you want to send poor people to their fucking deaths, back to their jobs so they get sick and kill our fucking grandmas because your portfolios are tanking. You fucking soulless assholes. Not looking good, Kevin. Not looking good, dude. Quit dyeing your hair. Age gracefully, you fuck.
Because the government has determined that their job is not essential. And I think that's an outrage, frankly.
You know, it's amazing. You can have a Walmart open, you can have Targets open, but you can't have small businesses open. Yeah. You close down golf courses for crying out loud. Golf courses? I mean, Jason, come on. You and I play in that Thompson tournament every year.
This fucking asshole. I can't play golf for a little while. I don't care if your grandma might die. Let me play golf, you fucking rich piece of shit. Fuck everything about your existence. God damn it, making me hate Hercules. I used to love that show when I was growing up. Stupid. She was on it too. I guess that's how you met her. She was like one of the bit characters on Hercules. Both of you are stupid as shit.
It's insane.
Golf is how he social distances from people.
And by the way, people like go to the grocery store and walk around, be 5 feet from people.
Right. Yeah. Understood. Just to point out, though, I mean, all the medical doctors and experts do say this is different and a lot more contagious than the flu, and that
yeah, fucking Fox News host actually saying something intelligent, pushing back a little bit. I guess they're worried they're gonna get sued, and they should. I hope when this is all said and done, Fox News is sued into the fucking ground for people they killed by their false information they spread.
Do need to take certain medical and safety precautions, so just want to clarify that.
Right,
yes.
to clarify, but there are also medical professionals who are saying, guys, we should not be social distancing. Ooh. There are medical people who have done studies. In fact, Erickson, who has now been censored off of YouTube for somehow violating their standards of operation, whatever.
Spreading bullshit.
And he's now saying that he's being targeted because his message is, we need herd immunity. We need people to get out and to practice, wash your hands, sure. But maybe this was an overreaction. The CDC just lowered the death rate of COVID to 37,000.
And I think...
All right, lies! They're on Fox News. CDC just lowered the death rate to COVID to 37,000. It's been admitted, folks. Is that true? Let's see. Let me do one Google search. And no, that's not true. Oh, they're lying? Oh, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. How could they be lying on Fox News? That can't happen. Unchecked lying. No, the CDC did not revise down the number of COVID-19 deaths. Basically, they were looking at a CDC webpage that had numbers for a specific time period before, like, a lot of the deaths hit. It was from February 1st to April 25. But if you actually go to the updated list, the cases in the CDC are 67,456. This is the most updated information. We've had 17,019 new deaths since yesterday. So these motherfuckers just lying to old people. And of course, my mom, my uncles will tell me this shit. Hey, it's not as serious as they say. The CDC just fucking halved their estimate on deaths. No, they didn't. Shut the fuck up. No, they didn't. Fuck you. What is that? My Siri is talking to me. Shut the fuck up, Siri. Close your goddamn mouth. I guess she hears me talking and she thinks I'm asking her questions. I'm not asking you shit, Siri. Stop eavesdropping, creepy ass bitch. Sorry for the gender slur there. Anyway, liars, liars, they lie and they lie. Can't stand that shit, but this is America, folks. This is the #1 cable news show on television, and our #1 cable news channel on television. And they're just outright fucking lying to people. It's not as serious. Get out there and infect everybody. They're going to kill us all. They should be sued into the fucking ground. Motherfuckers. And this is where they got that. From right-wing shud Tim Young, one of the shitheads on the fucking internet who gets out there and, just lies. Holy shit, did I read this wrong? Or the CDC just revised the national COVID-19 deaths to 37,308. You read that wrong. But this went viral, 12,000 retweets, 21,000 likes. This is what they're getting their information on and sharing on Fox News. So, yeah, and of course the people that read them, yeah, they're lying. It's all a conspiracy. You fucking lying motherfuckers. You guys should be removed from Twitter. You should not be able to lie like this, which will lead to people getting killed, in my opinion. But this dude's the Grim Reaper. He's out there at the beaches trying to make an example, show people how stupid they are for going to the fucking beaches when they're going to get people killed. So he decided to dress like the Grim Reaper, go out there and stand behind people.
Thank you.
Pretty funny.
Yeah, I'm here
Anyway,
today.
some kind of lawyer, and he's out there to make a point. Point well made, Grim Reaper. You stupid idiots are gonna get everybody killed. And of course, cursed boomer image. It's not a pandemic. It's a damn panic. Oh my God, it's fucking Hillary Clinton screaming at the Donald Trump cat. It's a damn panic, folks. Get it? Ha ha ha. Hilarious. So fucking funny. The right is getting better at comedy and the left is getting nervous. So nervous. And let's stop and read the chats. Man, we're blowing through this today. I might finish the show early at this rate. We're only 30 minutes into the fucking show. All right, let's see what you guys got to say in the chatty chat. What's up, chat? How you doing? Current death, 69,530. Okay, I'll take your word for it. That's because Republicans don't count as humans. That's mean. Accurate, but mean. If you notice, it looks like at least 5% of the people are dying from it. Yep, it may be even more contagious than we think. Definitely true. 69,579 now on Bing updates. Okay, good to know. We're approaching 70,000 fast. It's not as bad as they say, folks. Even though we're fucking locked down. Well, sort of locked down. It's still killing that many people. Imagine if we didn't do didn't do quarantining and shit. Imagine maybe we did. Let's see. Fox in 2018 stated they are an entertainment channel. They will not be held responsible. They should be, though. Let's let the courts decide. Maybe we can at least bankrupt them without having to pay for lots of lawyers and shit. That's what I'm saying. Boycott Fox News advertisers. I wish that worked, but they don't give a shit. The My Pillow guy has a $500 million, so he'll always throw money at it. This is why I watch podcasts and not TV shows or movies. Yep, get all your information from me, because I definitely know what the fuck I'm talking about. Ain't that right? Man, right-wingers are so misguided with the same struggle sometimes. Yep. It's my right for you to serve me at Applebee's and Supercuts. I know, right? I need a haircut. It's my right to kill all your grandmothers. I have freedom. How many different conspiracy theories have they come up for this one? All of them. But the 5G one is my favorite because it's just so stupid. Scared of the goddamn internet. That's chef kiss conspiracy bullshit, isn't it? Privileged white lady position, definitely. Agreed. Privileged! Cult to Dusty. Wait! I thought electing Obama as president was proof that racism in America is dead. Totally. No more racism. It's all over. Obama was elected president. Still hold my side from that dim panic joke. I know, right? Try not to kill over in death from laughing so hard. It's amazing. All right, let's check the super chats. Super chats. All right. Rick Marusa gave me $5 and said, ha ha ha. Thank you, Rick Marusa. Appreciate that. $20 from Jason Ashby. Very, very generous. Appreciate that. The Canadian government is taking care of us, so take some Canuck stimulus money. Appreciate all you do, Dusty. I appreciate that. I will take your funny money. I will buy the dogs to be nice with it. Appreciate you. I saw that Trudeau banned assault weapons, quote unquote. I know Republicans hate when you call them assault weapons. Oh my God, they're not assault weapons. But you know what I'm talking about. AR-15s and AK-47s. I used to have an AK-47, folks, and I can tell you from firsthand experience, I did not need that weapon. I don't know why I bought it. I bought it for self-protection. I did not need it in any way. Never had to use it for protection. Just stupid. I got it off the internet. I should not have been allowed to buy that gun off the internet, in my opinion. And don't have it anymore, though. But thank you for that. And holy shit, I got $100 from Tom Crowell. That is very generous. You the man, Tom Crowell. Tom Crowell. Hope I'm saying that right. Or Crowell? Gotta be close. So far, the Super Chat champion of the night. Take my money, you glorious man. I will, Tom Crowell. You are glorious yourself. You sexy bastard. Love you, Tom Crowell. I'm taking it very seriously because you have bought my love. Take all my love. Take it, Tom. Take it hard. Love you, dude. Breaking Bad 094.99 Vanilla Isis. Mayonnaise flavored mammals. I know. Mayonnaise is a spice. You know, that's true for white folks. And B-Stage does now $2. A new cryptocurrency. Oh, you mean Bitcoin? Yeah. Like, the government, especially the American government, doesn't want a cryptocurrency because there's too many benefits from the American dollar, right? So they definitely don't want that. That's just silly. By the way, I know that's not the ISIS you meant. Nope. Totally different ISIS, but delicious, delicious ISIS. Lane Diggity, what's up, Lane Diggity? $5. What up, Dusty? What up, Lane Diggity? It's nice to hear people like you and others on the left pushing back against the busters. They make Twitter pretty outrageous at times. Yeah, people are continuously messaging me going, Dusty, stop voter shaming me. Don't voter shame me, Dusty. Shut the fuck up, dumb motherfuckers. If you're shamed by the fucking truth, you deserve to be shamed. My goal is not to shame anybody. Now, I don't care if I shame you. But that's not my goal. My goal is just to tell you the fucking truth about the reality of the political situation we're in. And if you're shamed by that, then you should be. Oh, cats released. Just had the cats released. They weren't in here, so expect some cat fun. They're about to be loud all up in my bizwax. But anyway, people are like, Dusty, you're having the exact opposite effect you want with this voter shaming bullshit. Actually, read the comments on my videos. And lots of people are saying, Dusty, you actually convinced me. I changed my mind. I wasn't going to vote for Biden, and now I'm going to do it because you make good arguments. And here's Miss Katana, big fat Katana. She's such a fat baby. She's actually the chillest one of them all, though. She'll actually let me hold her like a baby. She loves her daddy so much. She's so old. She's like, just do what you want with me, daddy. I'm a big fat girl, and I love your attention so much. She just likes to lay on my chest and just purr away. She's like, Daddy, my favorite. Daddy's my favorite. Mwah, you such a sweet girl, Miss Katana. She's just a purring away. She's just a purring away, aren't you? All right, baby. Thank you for laying my star for a second. Appreciate that. Lee Spanner gave me $1.99. Thank you, Lee Spanner. Appreciate that. You rock. Tim Stacy, $2. Interview Caleb Maupin, a Marxist, author, journalist. All right, I'll look into that. Have to send me some links and stuff on the Twitters about him. And Kaylee, is that how you pronounce that? Keeley Hardy, give me $5. Have a slice of my government cheese. I will. Thank you for that. I will take your stimulus money and I will put it to good use. I appreciate that, Kaylee. You rock. Thanks for all the super chats, folks. More, please, if you want to, if you're able. Really appreciate that. Let's continue on with the show. So we're going to talk about Biden. Did I make a graphic for Joe Biden? Let's see if I made a graphic. Yeah, here we go. My Joe Biden graphic. This is amazing, folks. Spent all night on this. Joe Biden exists. He exists in the world. He's a real human being that exists in this reality. Joe Biden! Yeah, this is my Joe Biden covers. But first, how about some Baby Yoda? What's up, Baby Yoda? She looks just like a version of Katana. Look at her. Look at her and Katana side by side. They almost have the identical facial markings. But she's a lot smaller, although she's getting bigger every day, getting more pear-shaped. This one likes to get under the covers and knead my bare flesh, which is incredibly fucking painful. And she just purrs while she's doing it. She's just so happy to hurt me. She's like, yeah, I've never been happier hurting Daddy. It's so fun, hurt Daddy. It's so fun. All right, all right. All right, do what you got to do. Joe Biden exists. Let's cover Joe Biden. So anyway, yesterday, they started putting out a new rumor about Joe Biden. I think this was the Bernie or Bust people, I think, who were trying to shit on Joe Biden. And it was a new allegation that at some kind of political event several years ago, Joe Biden went up to a 14-year-old girl and complimented her on how big her breasts were. And everybody's like, oh, my God, I can't believe Joe Biden complimented a girl on how big her breasts were. That's just outrageous. And this was put out by Christine O'Donnell. Apparently, this was Christine O'Donnell's niece. You guys remember Christine O'Donnell? Remember this chick?
I'm not a witch. I'm nothing you've heard. I'm you. None of us are perfect, but none of us can be happy with what we see all around us. Politicians who think spending, trading favors, and backroom deals are the ways to stay in office. I'll go to Washington and do what you'd do. I'm Christine O'Donnell, and I approve this message.
Yeah, she lost. When you have to start your campaign video with, I'm not a witch, you know it's not going to go well for you, and it didn't go well for her. So anyway, this person, I guess Shasha Piznik, was putting out this rumor, and then they deleted it for some reason. I don't really know why, but it turned out to be bullshit. It turned out that Biden wasn't even at that event to begin with, and so they had to like eat crow and backpedal on their smears. So he asked her how old she was. She said 14. He said she was very well endowed for a 14-year-old. Like, does anyone really think Joe Biden is going to say that to somebody? Like, I don't even think Trump is going to say that to somebody. Like, I don't even know if Jeffrey Epstein would say that to somebody. Like, maybe Jeffrey Epstein, right? But anyway, that was the new fucking controversy. Lasted a day. Another attempt to smear Joe Biden. And then Joe Biden basically went public, and I guess he said that he wanted them to investigate his Senate record and look for the report that Tara Reid put in about him sexually assaulting her, because she said that she filed a report against him claiming he sexually assaulted her, and she was fired for it. And so he said, okay, let's search for the record to see if that happened. And so then she went public and she said, I didn't use sexual harassment in the Biden complaint. So now she's claiming that she didn't actually say she was sexually harassed in the Biden complaint, but she said before that she did say that. She specifically said, I am his former Senate aide. When I filed a complaint against Joe Biden for sexual harassment and more, I was fired in '93. So now she's saying that what she said before is not true. So this is another thing people are pointing out, that her story doesn't add up. I guess she's changing her story. She's changed it multiple times. Now, it doesn't mean that what she's saying is not true. I just want to point this out. It's possible that she put a report in that said that she was uncomfortable, but she was too scared to say she was sexually harassed. And so when she was talking about it years later, she meant that her report about being uncomfortable was her way of saying she was sexually harassed and sexually assaulted without actually saying it. I guess that's possible. But her story is like ever shifting and changing, which causes people to have doubts about it. I don't know, folks. Could be true, could not be true. I'm just reporting what is out there on the Twitterverse. This is what people are talking about. And this went semi-viral, folks. Joe Biden says he can't remember Tara Reid. Perhaps this will help to refresh his memory. And this was tweeted almost 12,000 times, got almost 20,000 likes. But yeah, that's not Tara Reid. That's Zoe Baird, who was Bill Clinton's first choice for Attorney General, I believe. Totally different human being, but, you know, facts don't matter. Facts don't matter when it comes to spreading bullshit on Twitter. All that matters is outrage, outrage all over the place. Fuck, I got a flea on me. That's one bad thing about these goddamn cats everywhere. There's fleas all over the fucking place. Constant battle with me against the fucking fleas. I'm spending $200 a month on goddamn flea medication, and I still got fleas fucking everywhere. This is my life, yo. Fucking fleas. Anyway, I hate fleas. Why did God invent fleas? They're completely fucking useless. The cat's moving my camera a little bit. Nope, that's not right. Now, why is it suddenly... It doesn't look good. All right, whatever. It's fine. And, oh, yeah, the service is pointing out... I don't know if this is true or not, folks. I mean, I guess it's true, but I don't know if this is going to hold up. This is the same thing they said about Hillary. You know, Hillary was crushing Trump in the polls, and she still lost. But apparently, according to the polls, now he's way up in swing states. He's up 12 points in Minnesota, up 6 in Michigan, up 4.8 in Pennsylvania, up 4.5 in New Hampshire, up 4 in Nevada, up 2.7 in Florida, up 2.2 in Wisconsin. So he's like dominating Trump in the current polls across the board. Everybody's like, he can't win, Dusty. He can't win. Why you keep saying he's going to win? He's not going to win. I have no idea, folks. Maybe he can't, but like, you have no idea, and neither do I. We're all just talking at our fucking asses until it actually happens. So I didn't think Trump was going to win, and he did. So nobody fucking knows. And then George Bush Jr., you know, the amazing, amazing president, George Bush Jr., one of the greatest humanitarians in the history of this planet. He put out a message that was sort of against Donald Trump, and Donald Trump did not take kindly to it and shit on him for it. But this got seen 6.3 million times. Let's look at a part of it. I won't play the whole thing because it's 2 minutes and 47 seconds. But anyway, let's hear what George Bush has to say.
This is a challenging and solemn time in the life of our nation and world. A remorseless, invisible enemy threatens the elderly and vulnerable among us, a disease that can quickly take breath and life. Medical professionals are risking their own health for the health of others, and we're deeply grateful. Officials at every level are setting out the requirements of public health that protect us all, and we all need to do our part. The disease also threatens broader damage, harm to our sense of safety, security, and community. The larger challenge we share is to confront an outbreak of fear and loneliness, And it is frustrating that many of the normal tools of compassion, a hug, a touch, can bring the opposite of the good we intend. In this case, we serve our neighbor by separating from them. We cannot allow physical separation to become emotional isolation. This requires us to be not only compassionate, but creative in our outreach. And people across the nation are using the tools of technology in the cause of solidarity. In this time of testing, we need to remember a few things. First, let us remember we have faced times of testing before. Following 9/11, I saw a great nation rise as one to honor the brave, to grieve with the grieving, and to embrace unavoidable new duties. And I have no doubt, none at all, that this spirit of service and sacrifice is alive and well in America. Second, let us remember that empathy and simple kindness are essential, powerful tools of national recovery. Even at an appropriate social distance, we can find ways to be present in the lives of others, to ease their anxiety and share their burdens. Third, let's remember that the suffering we experience as a nation does not fall evenly. In the days to come, it will be especially important to care in practical ways for the elderly, the ill, and the unemployed. Finally, let us remember how small our differences are in the face of this shared threat. In the final analysis, we are not partisan combatants. We are human beings, equally vulnerable and equally wonderful in the sight of God. We rise or fall together, and we are determined to rise. God bless you all.
So anyway, an uplifting message from George Bush Jr., George W. Bush. And, folks are trying to, like, whitewash George Bush's image now. And I gotta say, fuck everything about that bullshit. I mean, this dude still committed fucking war crimes, has never owned up to it, in my opinion. Still spent, several $1 trillion to kill almost 1 million people. So yes, I understand how, compared to Trump, having a president say such things is, you know, kind of heartwarming and kind of a nice change of pace because, like, does anybody think Trump is even capable of putting out a caring-sounding message like that or even speaking like that? No, he doesn't. The whole thing would be, oh my God, we did such a great job. We have the highest death numbers in the world. We have the strongest numbers. I've done a tremendous job. I'm the greatest president in the history of mankind. Everybody's attacking me. That's all the shit he says, right? So I can understand why compared to George Bush, compared to Donald Trump, this is a welcome change and, you know, it's good to hear, but it's fucking George Bush. Do not fucking whitewash him. And here's Deborah Messing. The fuck's wrong with Deborah Messing? A real president. It's George Bush. You know, the war crimes guy, the guy that waterboarded people. Let's see if there's a picture of that down here somewhere. It's got to be somebody's got to have posted the waterboarding shit. Maybe not. Anyway, why are you whitewashing this guy? We have such a short memory. Here he is. Remember George Bush? Remember this shit? Remember? Yeah, this is what America's about, right? Like, I tried to say that fucking Donald Trump was the worst president in the history of the country, and I had to delete my tweet because George Bush exists. Like, it's hard to get worse than fucking George Bush, the guy that spent trillions of dollars to kill 1 million people because God told him to and then destroyed our economy. Almost collapsed the whole fucking United States of American economy. Torture people. The fuck's wrong with you, Deborah Messing, and this other person? This is Jen again. Apparently, I'm at the level George Bush video message made me cry of this pandemic. Yeah, well, don't cry at George Bush's message because 1 million dead Iraqis, you know. Let's not pretend this is some good dude, because he ain't. And now even conservatives are turning against Trump. Not just George Bush, but this is a conservative organization called the Linking Project, who put out this scathing video against Donald Trump. Sure, he's not going to be happy about this. It's only a minute long. Let's have a look at it, shall we?
There's mourning in America. Today, more than 60,000 Americans have died from a deadly virus Donald Trump ignored. With the economy in shambles, more than 26 million Americans are out of work, the worst economy in decades. Trump bailed out Wall Street, but not Main Street. This afternoon, millions of Americans will apply for unemployment, and with their savings run out, many are giving up hope. millions worry that a loved one won't survive COVID-19. There's mourning in America, and under the leadership of Donald Trump, our country is weaker and sicker and poorer. And now, Americans are asking, if we have another 4 years like this, will there even be an America?
Paid for by the Lincoln Project, which is responsible for the content of this advertising.
So even the conservatives turning against him now. So people say that Joe Biden can't win. Like, I don't know about that. He might win. We'll see what happens. And this is Misty. Yeah, Misty. What's up, Misty? Mwah. How you doing, sweet baby? Got pretty eyes. All right, let me do my show. Thank you for being my star, Miss Misty. Miss Misty. So anyway, not looking good for Donald Trump. We'll see what the fuck happens. Don't want to have false hope or anything. But somebody pointed out also, since we're talking about the Joe Biden sexual assault allegations, Fox News mentioned it almost 300 times in the last couple days, but they don't talk about Donald Trump's sexual assault allegations. And so I'm going to talk about them, folks. All the Never Biden people who want to continuously talk about Joe Biden's sexual assault allegations, that's fine. But, like, why is equal time not be paid to Donald Trump's allegations? I mean, he was literally accused of raping a child. Here's her story. When she was 13, she was at one of Jeffrey Epstein's parties and was told to give Donald Trump a hand job. Yeah. Raped a 13-year-old. Why are everybody in the world not talking about this constantly, always? Why is this not on every fucking news program? Let's hear it. Let's hear part of her story. I'll play the first part and then the end of it.
I came to this interview on my free will. No, there was nothing promised to me for doing this interview.
Excellent.
Yes, everything that I say at this interview will be the truth. I met Donald Trump at some parties I attend that I was working for Mr. Jeffrey Epstein. There was about 3 or 4 times that I had encounters with Donald Trump. I was 13. The first time that I met Donald Trump was at a party at Jeffrey Epstein's mansion. There was an orgy going on, and he was kind of watching off in the distance. And he basically asked if I could come over and give him a hand job. And at first, I wasn't very comfortable with it. This was like my first or second, first party, and I didn't think that was my responsibility. But my recruiter told me that I needed to do it, so I agreed to. And then he, I began to. Sorry, this is a little difficult, but before I gave him a hand job, he kind of slapped my hand away and said, you need to use a glove. And the recruiter ran over and handed me a glove and said, no one touches Mr. Trump's penis without a glove. So I needed to use a glove. I gave him a hand job, and then immediately after, and I expressed interest in him. I always told her that I would love to walk around with blue hair. And so I tried some on, and there was a blonde wig that she said that looked great on me. So I wore that wig, and Donald Trump had specifically asked about me because I remind him of his daughter. And she said, well, she's 13 as well. So
It's the president, folks. Why is this not everywhere? Why is everybody not sharing this shit continuously? If Joe Biden is a rapist because of what Tara Reid said, then why is fucking Donald Trump not a child molester and rapist? Just seems like a one-sided narrative. Like, I don't like Joe Biden, but this one-sided shit is annoying as fuck to me, to be quite honest with you. It's sort of gotten out of goddamn hand, but here's his press secretary out there explaining away why his allegations don't matter.
has swiftly denied all of these allegations that were raised 4 years ago. He has always told the truth on these issues. He's denied them immediately, and you're bringing up issues, like I said, from 4 years ago that were asked and answered, and the American people had their say in the matter when they elected President Trump as President of the United States. But, you know, the media, leave it to the media to really take an issue about the former vice president and turn it on the president and bring up accusations from 4 years ago that were asked and answered in the form of the vote of the American people.
Yeah, he's fucking innocent because he got elected president. That's how it works, ain't it, folks? He lost by 3 million votes. Only 30% of the country voted for him, but yeah, not guilty. Oh, God, folks. This is such a dystopia nightmare we're living in at the moment. And speaking of which, watch how he speaks about cruel fucking dictators and how he speaks about his senators on his own side. Republican senators. Here's him talking about Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney tests negative for coronavirus. This is really great news. I'm so happy I can barely speak. He may have been a terrible presidential candidate and an even worse U.S. senator, but he is a rhino and I like him a lot. Being sarcastic. Now that's being sarcastic. You can definitely say you're being sarcastic this time, Trump, because that's clear sarcasm. But here he's talking about Kim Jong-un. I, for one, am glad to see he is back and well. Yeah, it's amazing. Brutal dictators love it! Just like a fucking fascist would do. Fascists love other fucking fascists. And, here he is just outright fucking lying, folks. You can check this stuff with a single Google search, but it doesn't matter. It seems like it should be illegal for the president to go out there and just lie to the American people. Interesting. By Congress not wanting the special 5-minute testing apparatus, they are saying that they are not essential. In any event, we have great testing capacity and have performed 6.5 million tests, which is more than every country in the world combined. That is not true. That is abso-fucking-lutely not true. What the fuck? For one thing, there are 7.5 billion other people in the country besides America. You think the rest of the world has only tested 6.5 million of them? No. There has been like over 30 million tests from the rest of the world. He just outright fucking lies because he knows that people following him don't give a shit. Regardless of what he says, they'll be like, you're the greatest president. You're great. Our testing will never be good enough for Dems. God gave us Donald Trump. He's amazing. So it's just sad. It's sad. Fucking people want to be lied to. And want to know why we got to get Donald Trump out of there, folks. Holy shit, man. Trump says next coronavirus relief bill has to include payroll tax cuts. More tax cuts for the rich, folks. That's what we need here. He's going to tie tax cuts to your lives. Going to fucking hold you hostage for more tax cuts for rich people. And like I said, they just added $3 trillion to the debt over the last couple months. Government has tens of trillions of debts, has massive expenses due to a global crisis. Economy is in the tank. What do Republicans do? Cut government income by some votes. Daddy needs a re-election. Fuck it, our grandkids can pay for it. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. They put it on the credit card for your grandkids. You selfish fucks. Tell me! We don't need to do everything we can to get this fucking fascist out of the goddamn presidency. Fuck off with that bullshit. Seriously. And nobody tell the evangelicals that as soon as they made a godless, lying, lawless, womanizing con man their messiah, a plague showed up. Yeah! That's the gays, folks. It's the transgender people. It's the fucking drag queens reading stories to children. That's why. It's not because you fucking made this piece of fucking shit the president. Never take that into account, even though obviously that's not why this is causing it. But still, if anything was causing it supernaturally, if it was a punishment for anything, it seems like it would be for that, right? And like I agree with David Wasserman. I know I'm shilling for Biden, but yep. This is why we have to get him out of office, folks. Republicans love the biggest tax cuts. Rebuilt military. So this is what he's bragging about. Biggest tax cuts for rich people, for billionaires. Rebuilt the military. Yeah, we spend more money bankrupt our country in the military so we can have the largest military in every fucking major superpower combined. Choice for vets and saving Second Amendment and many other things my administration has done. But what they love, beyond all else, is 252 federal judges, not including 2 great Supreme Court justices. These are lifelong positions, folks. These are conservatives going to be deciding important things about our country for the rest of their lives, for 30 to 40 to 50 years from now. We have to get this guy out of office. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. If that shames you, me telling you that, you should be ashamed. Hang your head, you stupid, dumb motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck if you're ashamed. I'm not trying to shame you. But if that's naturally happening from your bad behavior, then you should be ashamed. You're dumb and you should feel bad about it, in my opinion. And to show you what a worldwide embarrassment we are. They're fucking dunking on us even in India. I'm not going to play this whole thing. I played the whole George Bush thing. I'm not really going to play this whole thing. But look, even India newscasters fucking dunking on us because of what an embarrassment this motherfucker is.
Donald Trump is suggesting that ingesting a cleansing product into infected bodies would kill the virus. Where does he even come up with these ideas?
His ass. Pulls him out of his fat, dimply ass.
Besides the pandemic, the world is dealing with an infodemic. Unproven remedies are being peddled as coronavirus cures. One leader may just be the torchbearer of this infodemic. The President of the United States of America, the same leader who once called the coronavirus just a flu, the same leader who thought the virus would disappear in the summer months, the same leader who hailed hydroxychloroquine as a miracle drug, a game changer, and the same leader who has given a free run to coronavirus deniers in the name of mutiny. Donald Trump, the self-proclaimed wartime premier, has come up with another bright idea. He has proposed another cure, disinfectant. Trump says that researchers should try inserting disinfectant into bodies of coronavirus patients.
And then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning? Because you see it gets on the lungs and it does a tremendous number of the lungs. So it'd be interesting to check that. So
yeah, he's being sarcastic though, isn't he, folks? He's being so sarcastic, but we're the laughingstock of the fucking world, and we should be. We should be embarrassed by this shit, folks. We've lost so much of our clout in the world. America used to have a lot of influence in the rest of the world, and it's just diminished to practically nothing because of this stupid motherfucker. God damn it, we gotta get this guy out of fucking office. And these are the kind of people Trump surrounds himself with. Roger Stone, like a literal, not a literal, a figurative James Bond villain, but like if there was a real life James Bond villain, it'd be this guy. Roger Stone bought more than 200 fake Facebook accounts, which he used to basically run a con to praise himself. He pretended like they were from other people so he could, you know, talk about how great he is. Exactly what you'd expect by the people that hang out with fucking Donald Trump. And I'm sure Donald Trump's going to pardon this guy any day now. He was convicted, but I'm sure he's going to fucking pardon him because that's the way it works. These cronies, they all get pardoned. The corruption is right in our face constantly, all the time, nonstop. And now I'm going to stop and read the chats. Time to read the chats. That's all my Trump coverage for today. Killing it. Let's take a look at the regular. Let's take a look at this chat first. What you guys got? Sup, Rob Harris? How you doing? He is truly the bottom of the barrel. Agreed, he is. Okay, I know about the daughter thing, but the fact that he went after a girl that reminds him of her makes it so much worse. I know, right? Just like he said, hey, if she wasn't my daughter, I'd probably be dating her. You know, even if she was your daughter, if you could, you'd be dating her. Cause he's sick as fuck. Incest is the best. That's what they say. The sick people say that. Oh, whoa, 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 hold up. Not only did he rape a 13-year-old, she reminded him of his daughter too. Yep. That's what she said. Not gonna see that on Fox News, are you? Nope, you're not. Alright, let me check the regular chat. Regular chat. Hell yeah. Cannot wait to find his prison number like Abrams. Yep. That's one of the main reasons I think he is trying so hard to stay president, because he's afraid he's going to get arrested and charged for his crimes afterwards, and I hope he will. I definitely hope Biden wins and puts the screws to him. Like, I hope Biden drops out and somebody else gets it, but I don't see that happening, because I don't like Joe Biden. I don't think Joe Biden is a good candidate. I would like to see somebody else besides Joe Biden, but, you know, it's a shit sandwich. What are you going to do? We have our own moron in India, Modi. It seems like most countries have some kind of moron leading them at this point. It's really saddening. Trump is not popular in India. Look at what we're wearing. Yep, true that. Why put Trump on TV? Just don't. Oh, yeah, MSN needs money. Yep, they should stop showing him to people, in my opinion. Stop giving him a free platform to spread his bad ideas. Although it seems to be hurting him in the polls and stuff, so maybe it's good. I don't know. No one touches Mr. Trump dick without a glove at the oratory. I know, that mushroom-shaped tiny little thing. Doesn't want you to fucking touch it. Get your cooties all over his Trump dick. Cult to Dust, the payroll tax cut he wants for the relief package is specifically meant to cut gut Social Security and Medicare. Yep. Not surprised to hear that. Conservatives have wanted to go after that forever. Out of one side of their mouth, they claim they don't want to touch it. On the other side, they try hard to gut it. So people that claim that Biden wants to do that should look at Trump, in my opinion. Biden should make COVID-19 his VP. It's going to make him win. It's definitely helping him. I would say, well, it's just Trump's ridiculous response. I mean, how can it not hurt him when he literally shut down the office that's supposed to control pandemics and gutted the CDC? Trump is the worst type of person there is. True that. So insecure. So ridiculous. Alright. Saw lots of cats already. How about little Mr. Half-Stash? Half-Stash! Hey, Mr. Half-Stash. Half-Stash don't want to be my star. You don't want to be my star, buddy? You so pretty. Can Daddy kiss you? Please don't call my eyeballs out. Please don't. Mr. Half-Stash. He's so pretty, pretty. He's a pretty boy. 10 cats, folks. 10 cats. Miss Diva has not been recaptured yet. We're gonna get her, though. We've captured her multiple times when she's escaped. I don't know why she wants to escape so bad. Miss Diva. Anyway, they won't arrest Trump. They might. We'll see what happens. You never know what's gonna happen. Alright. Let me read the super chats. Super chats. Lifeblood of the show. Super chats. Abe Froman, give me $5. Thank you, Abe Froman. Appreciate that. Breaking Bat 094. I'm glad you spend our money on graphics and not the animals. I know, right? I'm spending your money well. I'm hiring a team of professional graphic artists to create everything for me. I got cat hair on my nose now. Itchy as shit. Sky Chest, give me $4.99. Thank you, Sky Chest. You're amazing. Love you. 444. From U Tree Cove. Can't catch full show. Here is money. We'll catch it on the repeat. No excuses. Thank you, U Tree. Proto $5. The Never Bidens ignore all of this. Make me sick. This moron president has 41 rape, sexual assaults, but the Never Bidens ignore all of this. I know, right? They're just, in a way, these Never Biden people, they're actually more harmful, in my opinion, than Trump supporters are. Because these Trump supporters, they're not likely to convince somebody who wasn't already going to vote for Trump to vote for Trump. Because most Trump supporters are going to vote for Trump anyway, regardless. Other Trump supporters are not really going to change their votes. But these Never Biden people, they have left-wing audiences. And they are influencing those audiences either not to vote for Biden or, not to vote, period. Which helps Trump. It actually helps Trump more than Trump supporters do. And they seem fine with helping a fascist, a corrupt fascist, stay in office. Who cares if we lose the right to choose for women for the next 30 to 40 years? Who cares, right? Who cares what we're doing about global warming? Who cares that we elect the same guy? We reward him for being one of the worst presidents in history, one of the most shameless motherfuckers in history. Who cares, right? We got to make people suffer until they want our revolution. You guys got to suffer more. If it takes 30 years for you to suffer enough to give us everything we want, then good. And it's people, like I say all the time, it's people like Kyle Kalinske, who's making $200,000 or more a year, who is going to be fucking perfectly fine. This white dude's going to be fucking fine. It's not him who's going to suffer. It's always the poor and the marginalized who are going to suffer the worst. But they're like, good, you guys suffer until you give us what we want. Like, fuck you guys. Like, seriously, shame. I'm not trying to shame you, but you should be ashamed. You really should be. So, Never Bideners, video in a nutshell. Biden misspoke. Yep. Heard that. And $5 from Cubby. Don't see what you're saying, but I will read it when it pops up. Anybody know how to pop out this fucking chat thing so I can have it in a new window? This new YouTube shit sucks. I have not learned it well yet, so if anybody has an idea how I can work that out, let me know. All right. Got 50 minutes in the show. Let's continue. Oh, did you guys hear about this motherfucker? In California, went to Vons wearing his KKK hood. Yeah, because why wouldn't you go shopping wearing a KKK hood? Yeah, they've been making you mandatory wear mask. Already have this one at home in my closet. So let me just walk around in it. What could possibly go wrong? Well, you could go viral on the internet. And we could see your dumbass, chubby, fucking white trash face. And let's see. Yeah. Let's see. There he is, and boom! Gotcha! Anybody know who this guy is? Name and shame! He finally took his hood off while he was in line. I guess he got fucking embarrassed of all people taking pictures of him. So, here you dirty, old, disgusting, white motherfucker. Hope you go viral. Hope you get famous. Hope everybody names and shames your stupid motherfucking ass. They should have kicked him out of the fucking store. Wish I knew what he was buying. I couldn't see inside the grocery cart. I saw milk, and that was about it. But this is America, yo! Oh, god damn it. What's wrong with this fucking country? And, oh, yeah. Elon Musk, dude. Elon Musk is going nuts. He's basically going to go full MAGA before too long. There's no doubt about it. He's going to come out wearing a fucking MAGA hat eventually. Here he is liking bullshit from the Q conspiracy. You know, the Q conspiracy, which is the theory that Donald Trump is not actually an idiot. He's just pretending to be stupid because he's a super genius trying to trick the deep states into letting their guard down so he can go in, he can kidnap all the children they have in the sex tunnels and whatnot. I don't even fucking know, folks. But Elon Musk changed his profile picture to a picture of Deus Ex, the video game. The game is about a government agent exposing the Illuminati and their deliberate release of a virus which becomes a global pandemic that was done to control society. COVID-19, QAnon, Q, Red Pill, and yeah, I like that, don't you, Elon Musk? Fuck you. Somebody take Elon Musk's money away from him and put him in jail. That's what I'm saying. Put him in jail! Greed laws! That's what we need for these motherfuckers. Greed. You are greedy and you should feel bad about it. Motherfuckers. And here's one from plain old Johnny Grass. And oh my god. California city official says COVID-19 should be allowed to fix society. Yeah. These motherfuckers just saying the quiet parts out loud. They don't even give a shit anymore. A California city official who said COVID-19 should be allowed to run its course, killing elderly and homeless residents to fix what a significant burden in our society, was removed from his position Friday night. The Antioch City Council voted unanimously to remove Ken Turnage from the Planning Commission. The special meeting was held remotely. Turnage said in a now-deleted April 23rd Facebook post that coronavirus lockdown should be lifted to let nature take its course. We would have significant loss of life. We would lose many elderly. That would reduce burdens in our defunct Social Security system. Holy shit. Healthcare costs, once that wave subsided, make jobs available for others. And it would also free up housing, in which we are in dire need of. There's literally more empty houses out there than homeless people. Tons of fucking housing. Turnage 47 wrote, according to the East Bay Times, and another excerpt reported by the San Francisco Gate, Turnage said the natural spread of COVID-19 would also cull the herd of other people he considered undesirable. Like, this is straight up Nazi talk. Then we have our other sectors, such as our homeless and other people who just defile themselves by either choice or mental issues. He wrote, this would run rampant through them, and yes, I am sorry, but this would fix what is a significant burden on our society and resources that can be used. Oh my fucking god, dude. What a goddamn piece of fucking shit. But he's not alone, folks. There are a lot of people out there outright saying shit like this. Like Ben Shapiro. I meant to cover this in the last show. I had a thumbnail for it and everything in the main thumbnail, but for some reason I skipped over it. But yep, he basically saying it's okay to kill your grandmother. This is the same motherfucker who, when Obamacare was being launched, said that the government was going to have death panels to kill old folks. Death panels! Trying to give people who don't have medical care, more medical care, is death panels, folks. Even though the for-profit insurance industry is all about death panels. They're all about kicking the people that need health care off the most, denying them coverage because they're expensive, and covering people that don't need it. Those are death panels. But when it's for profit, he's fine with that. But when it's the government doing it, trying to get more people health care, it's death panels. This same motherfucker out there. If someone who was 81 dies of COVID-19, that is not the same thing as someone who was 30 dying of COVID-19. If grandma dies in a nursing home at the age of 81, that's tragic and it's terrible. Also, the life expectancy in the United States is 80. So, yep. What a horrible goddamn human being, right? And also, like, he's failing to point out the reason the life expectancy in the United States is 80 is because, like, babies die. and that brings down the curve, and like young people do stupid shit and they die, which brings down the curve. But like if you don't do stupid shit, don't get cancer, don't get diseases, you can live much, much past 80. So wanting to sacrifice old people just because they've reached the life expectancy age is exactly what you would expect from a giant piece of shit like Ben Shapiro. But you just see how they talk out of both sides of their mouths. When it's the government doing, oh, it's evil. But when it's just, you know, when it's doing it, sacrificing your grandmother for the economy, for money, oh, it's fine. Let's do that shit.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. Yeah, if grandma dies in a nursing home at the age of 81, that's tragic and terrible. Also, the life of the United States is 80.
You fucking whiny bitch. Shut the fuck up, Ben Shapiro. And next up, Paul Joseph Watson. God damn it. This sexy piece of shit. Look at those dick-sucking lips. Paul Joseph Watson. China is the greatest country in the world at covering up coronavirus numbers. Yeah, fucking China. Covering shit up. But then he's like, a total of 3 coronavirus deaths in Russia and Singapore. Countries with closed their borders back in January. Yeah, you can't trust China. They're lying about their numbers, but you know who you can trust? Russia. You know our good buddies, Russia? They're totally honest actors, aren't they? Believe everything they say. Yay, Putin. What an amazing human being he is. So, I don't know. Slightly inconsistent there, Paul Joseph Watson, in my opinion. But at least, you know, at least he's being xenophobic. At least he's pointing out, hey, at least they closed their borders to immigrants. At least they're shitting on immigrants. So, hey, they're pretty cool. As long as you shit on brown people, you're A-okay with Paul Joseph Watson. Fucking racist piece of shit. Do not like him, sir. Do not like him. And I always remind you guys that Paul Joseph Watson is why TJ threatened to beat me up, because he was sucking Paul Joseph Watson's dick, and Paul Joseph Watson was sucking TJ's dick. They were exchanging messages back and forth about how much they respected each other and how much Paul Joseph Watson said he watches all TJ's videos and shit. And I made fun of TJ for it, and TJ threatened to basically beat me up. Because that's the mature thing to do. I don't like what you're saying. I'm going to beat you up. And that's when he blocked every single person that's following me using a block bot. Brave, 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 brave TJ. Yeah, suck it, TJ. And anyway, I live in Mississippi, folks, and this is our governor. This won't surprise any of you, but he is a complete, giant, fucking Republican dipshit. And he's going to get us all killed. And here he is, talking diarrhea out of his mouth.
I want to put up the number of new cases you've had over this past week, because that's what the White House guidelines say you should look at. And you'll see that you went from 281 cases a week ago Friday down to 183, and then back up pretty sharply even before you hit that 397 figure 2 days ago, which raises the question, which I was asking Dr. Birx. Governor, why are you reopening Mississippi at all when you haven't met the White House guidelines of a steady downward trajectory for 2 straight weeks?
Yeah, well, that's a great question, Chris, and it's a fair question. And what I would tell you is that you have to understand that Mississippi is different than New York, and Mississippi is different than New Jersey. In those 2 instances, and by the way, my neighbor to the west was the same in Louisiana. They had a huge spike in cases over a very short period of time, and then but Mississippi is not like that. What we have seen is for the last 35 to 40 days, we've been between 200 and 300 cases without a spike. Our hospital system is not stressed. We have less than 100 people in our state on ventilators. And so as I talked to the president, the vice president, and the coronavirus task force, I spoke personally with Dr. Birx, and we agree that sometimes the models are just different for different states, just like they're different for various counties. And we believe that particular gating criteria just doesn't work in states like ours, who have never had more than 300 cases in any one day, with the exception of Friday and that data dump.
Yeah, except for the most recent day. We've never had a huge spike, so who cares? We're different. Hey, we're pretty much just immune to corona around here, folks. We're Mississippians. Our body chemistry works different than those other states, so let's reopen. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, I gotta kill my grandma. Oh my god, I gotta kill both my grandmas. Are still alive. This fuck. God damn it. Mississippi always elects Republicans. I don't think we've ever had a Democratic government, have we? Or governor, have we? I'm running for governor, folks, of Mississippi. It's happening. It's a real thing that's happening. So be sure to send me campaign donations. Line up your bribes now, folks, because I'm going to need them. Next up, going to talk about why they want to reopen the government, folks. It ain't because they really give a shit about you. Don't ever think it's because they give a shit about you. It's because they want to get you off the unemployment payroll. They're reopening to force you off unemployment, not because things are getting better. They don't want to pay that money anymore. They'd rather you die than have to pay you not to work because you are nothing but a worker bee. You are nothing but an insect meant to make them money. They don't give a fuck about you. We should have UBI, folks. Nobody should have to spend 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week working at shitty jobs they don't like. We should be beyond that as a society, in my fucking opinion. And, yep, they're opening the cruise industry back up. Just in. Carnival Cruise Line says it will begin to phase in cruises again starting August 1st, with 8 of its ships leaving for Miami, Port Canaveral, and Galveston. Yeah, who's ready to die for a shitty cruise? Get these guys ready to go. They're going to dance at your fucking funerals. Don't you want to be trapped in a petri dish with sick motherfuckers on the ocean? Won't that be so much fun? Like, cruises even suck, folks. Cruises are not even fucking fun. I mean, they're good to go get fat on because they have buffets and shit. But I've told this story before, but I was on a cruise one time with Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels was there, and Chyna, when Chyna was alive, she was there. She was dating Triple H back then, and the Road Dogg and Billy Gunn was there, and Sable, remember Sable? She was married to Mark Merrow at the time. He was there, and I think she left Mark Merrow for Brock Lesnar at some point. I don't know if they're still together or not, but that happened. And Ken Shamrock was there. A whole bunch of wrestlers were there, and it still sucked. The Headbangers were there. It still was a shitty cruise. I've been on several cruises, and they've always been pretty boring, in my opinion. I don't get it. So stay at home, folks. Don't die on a cruise ship. Just put on virtual reality goggles. Much better. And pretend you're on a cruise ship. It's the same shit. You don't have to leave your house, folks. It's even better in a lot of ways. And let's see what time it is. All right. Making good time. I guess I will stop and read the chat a little bit. Interact with you beautiful motherfuckers in the chat. Because chatting with you guys is half the fun of the show. Sup, Will Gertloff? How you doing? No, the store told him to remove the mask at the checkout. He did all the shopping at the store. Yep. I think I said that. They did make him take the mask off. And is this Teacup? This is Teacup. She looks like Misty, but this is not Misty. This is Teacup. You can tell because she has the white line down her face. And she's a pretty girl, too, aren't you, Miss Teacup? They're also excited to be in front of my lights. Me yelling in their ear, I'm sorry, baby. But she's purring. She's good. Yeah, you purring, aren't you? Daddy loves you. You a sweet baby. Daddy loves you. You guys are making my nose itch, though, with all this cat hair. But Daddy loves you. So thank you guys for supporting the show. I put the money to good use. He's been pretty open about lusting after his daughter, but his cult doesn't care. I know, right? They don't give a shit. They probably watch all that incest porn on the internet. That's very popular. Would not be surprised. Let me check this chat now. Chatty chat chat. Justice Dim just sold out. I heard that. Justice Dim taking Super PAC money now. Evil shadow money. Not surprised to see it. More super chats, please. Definitely more super chats if you can afford it. As if you couldn't take TJ. I know. Well, what TJ is like, he's a foot taller than me. TJ is like 6'7", and he's 330 pounds. I am about between 5'7" and 5'8". Some people say I'm 5'8". Some people say I'm 5'7". I don't know. And I'm about 185 pounds right now. So he has like, I don't know, 150 pounds on me and a foot of height. So like if he got on top of me, there really ain't shit I could do, really. He could probably ground and pound me. But if I kept that from happening, I could probably just like jog around him and kick him in his legs until he died of exhaustion. So I don't know. I doubt very seriously TJ has ever been in a fight in his life, and I actually have, not in my adult life. I got in fights when I was a teenager. Not a single fight though in my entire adult life. I'm not a tough guy. I don't want to fight. The thing about fighting is people tend to punch you in the face, and that hurts. So no thank you. Pass on all that bullshit. I don't have anything to prove to anybody, so I don't have to prove like I'm tough or shit. You know, who gives a shit? If you think I'm a weak pussy, then good. You are what you eat, I guess. Ha-ha! He got some dick-sucking lips. I know, don't he? Putin wouldn't lie, would he? Nope. Putin literally shot down a commercial aircraft, but he wouldn't lie. Honest fellow. Yay, plague boats. I know, don't you want to sign up? Cruise of death. Cult of Dusty, the last Democratic governor of Mississippi was Ronnie Musgrove from 2000 to 2004. Okay, thank you for that little bit of trivia. Shows you what I know about my own state. I'm surprised he even got elected. Only lasted 4 years. Not surprised to see that. Light 'em up! What you smoking? I'm just smoking an e-cig right now. I don't usually smoke weed during the show, but I might smoke weed at the end of the show. Maybe when there's 30 minutes left. TJ is possibly the whiniest person on the planet. TJ's right about some things, and he's wrong about some things. I like to shit on TJ too much, but it's fun. So, TJ would definitely pound you. Maybe. He's definitely bigger than I am. Like, if he could get his hands on me, I like his chances. But if he, like, doesn't get his hands on me, then I like my chances. I definitely have better cardio than TJ has. And I can definitely kick you in the legs and knees and shit. New hero, a light in the dark show, some love. Oh, did I get a big super chat? Okay, to check that out. Awesome. Why did OG Drunken Peasants break up? There was some sort of dispute between what is his name? Fucking God, what is that guy's name? I'm drawing a blank on his name. The guy that wears the Lucha Librador mask. Shit. The fuck's his name? Him and Ben, that's his name, right? Ben? I think his name's Ben. So I don't really know what happened. I don't know if it had to do with TJ's brother's wife. Apparently TJ's brother's wife was dating Ben first. And then I guess, I don't know if she cheated on him with TJ's brother or not. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But anyway, they had some kind of big dust up between them all. And they decided to break up the band. I think they didn't like living in Washington very much. I think they all moved to Seattle. And I don't think that they liked that. I think that caused a rift amongst them all and whatnot. So I don't really know all the details. But I have talked to Ben in private about it. And apparently they've signed some kind of legal agreement where he's not allowed to talk about it in public. So he's never really talked about it in public. So yeah, Ben. I remember. I actually hung out with Ben in New Orleans when they were talking to me about opening up for the Drunken Peasants, where they were all talking about how they're each making $5,000 a week and they're making tons of fucking money, and they were going to go on tour and do this Chapo Trap House like thing, and they wanted me to open up for them, and I didn't do it because I didn't believe in all the anti-SJW bullshit. I believe that they were helping the right take and maintain power, which now TJ has admitted to, so I turned it down, and they didn't like it very much. They shit on me pretty hardcore about that, didn't they? TJ got some tickle bitties. Beautiful. I know Dusty's awesome and actually evolved. I'm trying. I'm doing the best I can. You know, I'm still a human being like everybody else, but I'm trying to look inward and improve myself. That's what you're supposed to do, I guess. All right. Let's read the super chats. Super chat. Super chat. I live in Canada. We unfortunately have Trudeau. Well, Trudeau's better than Trump is, at least. Way better than Trump. I mean, you know, he did do the blackface and everything, and that's bad. But it's no competition between the two, really, in my opinion. Thank you, Kobe. Appreciate that. Jenny Rue, what's up, Jenny? Okay, more super chats. Here you go. No Smooth Jones, Alex Jones. I was tripping to it. Yeah, somebody posted that to me, but I thought I would only do one video of Alex Jones instead of multiple videos. So, anyway. Appreciate that, Jenny Rue. Thank you a lot. Diablo K down under. 5 Australian. Did you see Australia and New Zealand are nearly virus-free and might reopen travel just between each other? In a trans-Tasman bubble. The fuck was that? Cats making noise. Cats. Yeah, that's what they do. Didn't see that, but I'm not surprised. I guess they did quarantining better than we did. So good for them. I hope they're well. And hell yeah, Light in the Dark, we have a new heavyweight champion of the world for the day. Light in the Dark. $110. Very generous, Light in the Dark. You are an amazing human being. Appreciate that. For the kiddos and the doggies. And because Victoria and Tom asked for it, you're great, Dusty. You're great, Light in the Dark. You guys are responsible for me taking care of these animals, and I really appreciate it. And I'm going to reward you by doing a Wednesday show, so I hope you guys tune in for Wednesday, because we're going to cover a lot of religious bullshit. You guys asked for it, you guys supported it, and you guys are getting it. So really appreciate that. Please do a show about your prepper days. I have a video about that where I went into heavy detail. It's called Alex Jones Ruined My Life, where I talked about having sheep and how much of an asshole the sheep were, and how I released a bunch of New Zealand rabbits out into the wild and probably destroyed the ecosystem of the Ozarks forever. You know, it was an adventure. But yeah, Alex Jones Ruined My Life if you want to hear about that. And that's a video. Max Powers. Australia and New Zealand have beaten virus and still people complain. Yep, I'm not surprised. People are whiners. And I can't read the last one. I don't know why. I don't know why. Fake news alive. And well, down under too. Yeah, I heard that Australia has a big right-wing movement down there. It has a lot of like Nazi fucks down there. Don't know why. Fucking continent of criminals. What do you expect? But anyway, I do want to thank Light in the Darkness again, though. Thank you, Light in the Darkness. You have bought my love. You're cool as shit. Everybody, suck a Light in the Darkness dick, because he deserves to have, or they deserve to have their dick sucked. Don't want to misgender them. All right. 30 minutes left. Let's see if we can bang this out. Got lots of other cool shit to cover on my show today. Yeah. So Dave Rubin's book is getting panned hardcore because he's a fucking moron who wrote bullshit. Probably didn't write it. Probably had a ghostwriter. But, you know, he's begging his audience to go put fake reviews for him, basically, and to flag anybody who shit on his book because they have to be trolls, folks. This is how the Battle of Ideas is won, apparently. The trolls are out in full force trying to wreck our reviews, and we need your help. Yeah, I need you to go and jazz up the reviews. I would really appreciate if you could do these 3 things. Please hop on Amazon and give an honest review. That's not what he wants, folks. He wants you to go give a bullshit review, even if you haven't read the book. He wants you to make his stupid-ass book look better than it is, instead of the people that read it that panned it and told you it was shitty. He wants you to artificially inflate the numbers, because that's how these people play the game. If you enjoyed the book and got something from it, 5 stars goes a long way. You can be fucked up. Click helpful on a few other reviews you agree with to help them rise to the top and drive the troll reviews down. Consider clicking report on any 1-star reviews that you feel were written by trolls who didn't. Yeah. So much for free speech, folks. Artificially inflate those numbers for this lying gas con man. What a piece of fucking shit. And now we're going to shit on Cal Kalinske just a little bit. Just a little bit of shitting. These are tweets that he made in the past that someone brought to my attention that I had never seen before that did not age well. First up, Sargon of Akkad. Rusty, Sargon isn't remotely conservative. Watch my 2 talks with him. Smart, good dude, yeah. Nothing conservative about Sargon of Akkad, is there? This was 2015. This was right in the middle, where I was calling out Sargon for clearly being a right-wing shill. And for years, the audiences of Cal Kalinske and, see, they had this whole clique, folks. They were all involved in it. They're all sucking Sargon's dick all the time. Cal Kalinske, the Amazing Atheist, Shoe on Head, Armored Skeptic, Chris Raygun, Donkey. They're all fucking sucking his dick. And when I was saying this is obvious, he's a right-wing shill, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Their audience shit on me for years for telling the truth about this. But now, of course, we know he basically ran for office on a hard-right party. We know he's a fucking right-wing shill now. But they did the same exact con that Tim Pool did, is the same con that Sargon did. He was like, no, I'm actually left-wing. I only shit on the left all the time because you have to criticize your own side to make them better. And this is what a lot of the Never Biden people are doing now, even though they are specifically helping Trump keep power. They're helping fascists get reelected. They're saying, hey, don't blame us for criticizing Biden. We're only criticizing our own side. It has the same exact fucking effect, though. You are helping fascists take and maintain power. Just own up to it. Own up to it. Admit that's what you're doing. At least they don't have respect for you. But anyway, same exact shit Sargon was doing. I'm not saying these people are right-wing like Sargon. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that the effect of what they're doing is the same. And here's another one from back then, 2016. Sargon is a friend, and are we silly enough to expect me to agree with or defend everything he says? We're adults. Yeah, we expect you to fucking not signal boost for right-wing shitheads who spread false information and hurt people. That's what we expect. So anyway, he's always been kind of naive, Cal Kalinske, about this kind of thing, and needs to grow the fuck up, in my opinion. And here's one from Michael Brooks. I think this is a little bit old, but I never seen it before. This is how weird the Libertarian Party is, folks. Democrats are weird, Republicans are weird, but Libertarians are their own type of weirdness.
They're a mascot. And I would like to propose Dobby from the Harry Potter series, who in the 7th book says, Dobby has no master. Dobby is a free elf And Dobby has come to save Harry Potter and his friends.
Oh, good God, y'all. What in the fuck? Autism personified, and this is somebody, me, who has autism saying that, so she's probably nice, though. She's probably nice. I'm not gonna shit on her too bad. Just a little slightly weird. And did you guys hear about this? Goddamn fuck 2020? Now we got murder hornets? Oh, hell no. Look at this bullshit. Look how big these hornets are. What in the absolute fuck? Oh, that's not a picture of them. But they're giant, folks. These giant murder hornets. Like, fucking plague wasn't bad enough. Economy collapse wasn't bad enough. Now we got murder hornets. And, like, I love me some hornets, y'all. They're so cute and cuddly. I just like to sit around and pet hornets all day long and make friends with them. But now I don't even know if I can trust them anymore. Because now they're murdering folks. Apparently these murder hornets kill 50 people in Asia a year. And now they've invaded the United States. They go into beehives and they cut bees' heads off. Like the bees weren't having enough fucking trouble already. Fuck you, murder hornets. Eliminate them. Eliminate them all. Death to the murder hornets. And next up, apparently they're doing a made-for-TV scripted show on CBS about Joe Exotic starring Nicolas Cage. He gonna be the Tiger King. Man, I hope they don't like whitewash this guy too much or make him too likable, because this motherfucker is evil, right? One thing I found out that a lot of people don't know, they didn't even bring this up in the documentary, but after he hired the one guy to kill Carol Baskins, who basically took his money and fled, he approached another guy to kill Carol Baskins, who was an undercover agent. And he basically is on tape admitting that he paid the other guy to kill Carol Baskins, and the guy ran away from his money, so now he's got to pay somebody else to do it. So they try to make it look like he was kind of set up on the show, on the documentary, but he wasn't. This is a motherfucker who was murdering lions and feeding them to other lions, because after they get a certain age, they're no longer good to be petted in pictures for him to make money off of. And like I told you before, this woman brought a horse to him that she didn't have room for to care for it anymore. And he promised he'd take care of it. And as soon as she left, he shot the horse in the head and fed it to the lions. So he's a total fucking piece of shit. And I hope they don't try to make him look sympathetic, because he's not sympathetic at all. Hopefully Nicolas Cage would do a good job. If people were mad about the casting, they were saying, nah, man, you should have picked Danny McBride. Danny McBride would have been a way better Joe Exotic, you know? Guess what, motherfuckers? I hate Carol Baskins. I could do it. Fucking hire me for that shit. I'll fucking nail the Tiger King. Yeehaw! Anyway, next up, the future is here, folks. I saw this shit a couple years ago, and now they're actually doing it. The crazy fuckers are doing it. They got bionic suits that are helping people walk around and carry huge loads, and like, we should just have robots and shit for this, folks. We shouldn't even need people for this. This is almost sad, but it's pretty cool. I want me a bionic suit where I can go out there and just lift a whole bunch of heavy shit and carry it around. That'd be cool as fuck. And eventually people who are like quadriplegics and shit probably be able to walk, which that'd be cool. So, love to see it. Technology is amazing. And, God damn it, America. What the fuck is wrong with you? Horrific bullshit. So apparently at the Family Dollar store, this woman tried to come in without a mask, and the security guard stopped her and said, yeah, we have a policy. It's actually a statewide policy. You're not allowed in these stores without a mask on. And so she screamed at him, spit in his face, and then later her mother, her father, and her brother came over to the store and shot him in the head and killed him. What the fuck, America? God damn it! That's just depressing as shit. Here's an Associated Press article about it. A woman, her husband, and adult son have been charged with murder in the fatal shooting of a security guard who refused to let her daughter enter a Family Dollar store in Michigan without a face mask. And good Lord, we're such a broken country. Such a broken, pitiful fucking country. Imagine ruining your life. 4 people's lives. The guy that's dead, his life is over. And then this husband and wife and their kid's life are completely fucking over now. Over some petty nothing bullshit. Imagine throwing your life away over fucking nothing. Having such a chip on your shoulder, this is how you behave. Just a broken fucking culture of society. It's angering. And got about 20 minutes left. Looks like I'm in the show early tonight. Looks like I don't have enough material to do much. So let me stop and read the chats real quick. What you guys got to say? If you need someone to play a crazy person, you get Nick Cage. I know, he definitely does a good job playing that crazy asshole. I'll give him that. Now that's some good casting. Yep. Definitely crazy. Dusty is okay with rape as long as it's a Democrat. I know, right? I'm so okay with it. I'm so fine with it. You're stupid as fucking shit, goddammit. This is exactly like my fucking analogy about a guy comes up to you and your girlfriend, puts a gun in your face, and says, you have to choose right now. You have to vote for one of these two things. Either I shoot your girlfriend in the face or I punch her in the face. And if you don't choose one of these two things, then I'm going to shoot both of you in the face. So you have to choose. And you're like, okay, well, I don't want either one of those things to happen. Those are both terrible, but I have no choice. I have to choose one. I choose for you to punch her in the face. And then a dumb motherfucker like you is like, oh my God, you're okay with punching women in the face. Why are you supporting punching women in the face? Why are you defending that? I'm like, you stupid son of a goddamn bitch. I'm not supporting punching women in the face. I don't want either one of these things to happen, but when it's clearly the lesser evil. It's easy to fucking see. What is wrong with you stupid sons of bitches? We have to get Trump out of office. His fucking policies are worse than Biden's. People will suffer. People will die. I don't approve of Joe Biden. I don't like Joe Biden. I don't justify his sexual assault if he did it. Of course, there's doubts whether he did or not, but I don't. But even if he didn't do it, he's definitely inappropriate with women. I've seen it. I've seen video of it many times. Don't approve of any of that shit. But is he the lesser evil? Will people suffer and die if Donald Trump has another 4 years at it? Yes. My people. You see, I've chosen a tribe for myself, and the tribe I've chosen for myself is the poor and the marginalized in Mississippi. These are my people. These are the people I fight for. These are the people I associate with. These are the people I want to help. And I will eat the less shitty part of the shit sandwich to help my people. Because these are the people who are going to suffer and die the most. And so, yes, sometimes you have to hold your nose and do what's best for your people. And stupid motherfuckers like you, oh my God, you're okay with rape. Okay, well then you're okay with Donald Trump raping a child. If you don't do everything you can to make sure Donald Trump does not get reelected, you support child rape. How do you like that? You're a child rape supporter. You fucking disgusting son of a piece of shit. Why do you support child rape? Why are you a pedophile yourself? Maybe you are. Maybe you're a pedophile. You see how stupid that sounds? Ignorant bitch. Fuck off. All right. Let me read the regular chat. Regular chat. What you got to say in the regular chat? Call to Dusty. I choose to punch one in the face. 2020, I know, right? Why don't you do what the integrity tells you to do? Why don't you just let him shoot you both in the head? Have some morals, Dusty. Don't choose either one of them. Just die and have your girlfriend die. That's the moral stance to take. No, it's not, you stupid idiot. You fucking morons. No, it's not. Yeah, I agree with Justin Henderson on this. Fuck Biden, he's a scumbag, but it's him or Trump. Yeah, I mean, it's so simple. Like, this is a no-brainer. Maybe the reason you guys don't see this is because you don't have brains. Maybe you're so fucking dumb, your brains aren't working correctly. I guess that's possible. You're making me want to watch it more. What was he talking about? Spanky Weasel. Proto, make a model airplane instead. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Danny McBride is great. Yeah, I watched, what is that show? Eastbound and Down. I've seen that about 3 times now. I'm your sexy white Jesus, motherfuckers. Hell yeah. Nicolas Cage is going to be awesome as Joe Exotic. Yeah, he'll probably do a pretty good job. A lot of people want to see David Spade in that character because he played Joe Dirt good, but I don't want to see David Spade. I'm not a David Spade fan. But Danny McBride will be good. I can do it, though. I can say fuck Carol Baskins in this voice. Hell yeah. Bring me a tiger. I like Joe as a character, but in real life, he's absolutely toxic. I mean, I don't like him as a character. I like him as a human being. He's a piece of fucking shit. Everything about him is bad and wrong, in my opinion. I'm Tiger King out. Yeah, they are going overboard with it. That's what they do with everything that gets popular. 1 can of Raid per mortar Hornet. Yep. Need a giant industrial-sized cans of Raid for those motherfuckers. Poor bees. I love bees. I know, right? We need bees. They're the ones that pollinate everything. Give us our food supply. Fuck murder hornets. Kyle used to define socialism as the government makes 50% and capitalism makes the other 50%. Something and communism is government making everything. Okay? Yeah, socialism is when the government does things. That's what a lot of dumb people think. Some of those fuckers, and the size of your thumb, I know, right? Like fit in the whole palm of your hand. Don't want to be on the ass end of a goddamn murder hornet, that's for sure. Murder hornets kill cockroaches. Oh. Have to bring him into the house then. Let him kill the cockroaches, even though I don't think we have any cockroaches here anymore. David Spade is cool as fuck. Met him twice. He wouldn't take the role. I thought he wanted to take the role, but I don't know. I never care for him that much, but he might be alright. I have no idea. I love David Spade. Okay, maybe he's better than I think. Maybe I will be more open-minded to David Spade. Joe That was pretty good. I thought that movie was alright. Alright. Let's continue on the show and finish it up. We got 15 more minutes, and I got about 4 things to cover. What the fuck was that? Shut the fuck up, computer. Don't make noises without my permission. I will murder you. What is wrong with these women? I don't have any fucking idea. Imagine fucking your bully to prove a point. I just matched on Tinder with the douchebag who told me I was the president of the itty bitty titty committee in 6th grade. Ha ha! I once matched with my elementary school bully, fucked him blind, then dumped him the next morning through text after I told him who I really was. Sweetest day of my life. Damn, he got your ass twice. I know, right? What punishment? Oh my god, you fucked the dude to get back at him? Wow. You fucking idiot. You rewarded him. You literally rewarded the guy for bullying you. That's what you did. What is wrong with you? Makes me want to bully you a little bit. And this chick is cold-blooded. Holy shit. When I found out my ex was cheating on me, I fucked the dude that killed his brother. What the fuck? That's just evil as shit. You fucked a murderer to get back at a guy? You basically rewarded a murderer? What the goddamn hell? You're scum. Like, you're just, it got 104,000 likes, people. 104,000 likes for this scummy, I'm going to call her a gendered slur so bad, but I'm not going to. This horrible human being. This is Scorpio energy. Yeah, right. Because where the stars were when you're born affects your personality somehow. You stupid, fucking, ignorant asshole. God damn it. I can't stand these people. Terrible, terrible. And folks, I know you think you've seen everything. And I thought I had seen everything too. But have you ever seen a monkey ride a motorcycle and then attempt to kidnap a baby? Well, you're about to. Can't believe this is real. This makes me mad on several different levels, which we'll talk about after I play the video. So first off, they're in some kind of alley, I guess, and here comes this monkey on his motor scooter. And then he gets off and he kidnaps the baby! Leave that fucking baby out! What the hell? What is going on? Get that, and the baby just gets up, walks off like it's normal, doesn't cry or anything. Just like, yeah, just a typical day in our neighborhood. Just got almost kidnapped by a monkey. Like, what the fuck? And I guess the guy's got some kind of leash on the monkey, and he's pulling. And it's pulling the baby, too. That just makes me angry. You motherfuckers using these animals for amusement and shit. Like, they should put that dude in jail and release that monkey. Seriously. It's not the monkey's fault this guy's using the monkey to make money off of. Dragging this poor baby across the goddamn street. Tough baby, though. I got seen almost 27 million times. This world is so fucked. And last but not least, folks, here's the last little palate cleanser for you guys. Look at the size of these carrots. What the fuck? I got 5 pounds of carrots from a restaurant supplier. It's 4 carrots. Science has gone crazy, folks. It's run amok. Good goddamn, those are some big carrots. I wonder if they even taste good. Do the bigger size carrots even taste good? I've been eating a lot of carrots because I've been dieting. Actually, look a little better. My face looks a little thinner. I probably lost 5 or 6 pounds. Basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to replace as many meals as I can with baked potatoes. And when I get hungry, I eat raw carrots as a snack. And that actually is helping a lot. So I recommend that diet. And they have this Parquet no-calorie butter substitute spray shit in the it's by the eggs at Walmart. I don't know what it's made out of, but it has no calories in it. It tastes like butter. I think it's plastic or something, but it tastes pretty good. And I put that on my baked potatoes. So, dieting advice from me to you that works. And carrots. Carrots are also good. Great source of diet food. And that's all my material tonight, folks. Let me read the chat, and I'll end the show a little early tonight. We did a solid hour and 55 minutes, so that's good enough. That's good enough for you motherfuckers. At this point, I'd expect that turd to pardon him. Oh, you talking about Joe Exotic? Yeah, they've actually talked about it. We talked about this on the show before, where he said he'll consider pardoning Joe Exotic. Goddamn flea. Fucking fleas, man. How do you guys get rid of fleas? I mean, I have 10 cats, so it's so hard to get rid of the fucking fleas. We spend so much goddamn money on flea medication every goddamn month. $200, $200, $200. That shit adds up. Not sure if that's legal, but even if he is, what good is it going to do him? He's going to die in there. Oh, sure, he's making money off. Yeah, obviously he's enjoying, come on, Joe Exotic. Obviously he's enjoying the fame that he's receiving, because that's all he wants is fame, even if it's bad fame. So that's what he's, spent his whole life trying to get. So he's actually getting it now. We're talking about him, so I guess it benefits him. But he's a piece of fucking shit, in my opinion. All right, last of the super chats. Let me read. Brandon Beasley gave me $20. That's very generous, Brandon. Appreciate that. I want to thank you for helping me become more open with my atheism many years ago. Hey, no problem. Like, I am honored to do whatever little bit I did, but like, you guys deserve all the credit. If you actually start questioning, that's pretty much the end of religion right there. So it's terrifying at first, especially if you're Christian. I remember the butterflies I felt when I was even just thinking about questioning. Before I even allowed myself to research Christianity and look at the evidence against it, I had to convince myself to even do that, because I was taught that you could be tortured forever if you do that. And I was like, why would anybody do anything that would make them tortured for even 10 minutes, much less for eternity? I was so scared, and just for days and days there was butterflies in my gut as I thought about whether I was even going to let myself question. And eventually I did allow myself to question, and once you decide you're going to question, it's over. It's over for fucking religion, but you guys deserve the credit for that. I've been so much happier with my life ever since, because I know how to think now. Please do more religious BS videos. We're going to. I know exactly how you feel. There's freedom. Not having to be so scared of this monster watching you constantly and judging you and threatening to torture you forever. So much happier. And I will do it Wednesday, at least for the next couple weeks, maybe more. We're going to be doing religious shows where I go to the Friendly Atheist website and I filter out all the best stories, and I will cover those for you guys Wednesday. I don't know if it's going to be a whole 2-hour show. I might only do an hour on Wednesdays, because there's probably not enough material for me to do 2 hours. You need a lot of material to cover 2 hours, especially as fast as I go through stories. I try to make this show like you're shot out of a cannon for 2 hours, just everything fast-paced. And I'm going to try to keep that up for the religious stuff, too. So we'll see. Probably be an hour show, but tune in Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern for that. And I really appreciate that, Brandon Bleasley. And a Rocket 6923 $5. Can you look at some of Dave Cullen's videos about COVID-19? Okay. Uh-oh, somebody got the laser light out. Cats are freaking out right now about the laser light. Sure. I'll look at Dave Cullen's videos. Send them to me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is Cult of Dusty1, Cult of Dusty1, Cult of Dusty1. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and send me your show ideas and your videos you want me to look at, and I'll take a look at those. I appreciate that. Proto $2. Never Bideners are trying to prove a weird point. Yeah, they're just like whiny piss babies who are going to let fascists take over because they didn't get their fucking way. It's annoying as shit. And Proto, I can't see what Proto says. Let's see if I can find it here. Stupid bullshit. Oh, it's Lobo. Lobo, $10 for my sweet, sweet Dusty. Aw, blush. You're such a gentleman. Thank you. Appreciate that. Lobo. Sexy ass Lobo. Hope you're doing well tonight. Let me finish up by reading the chat. Much love, Dusty. Much love to you, Beast Nation. Hope you're well. Appreciate that. Cult of Dusty, you're going to have to shave the nether region. Why would I shave my nether region? Oh, talking about for fleas, I guess. No, they ain't on my nutsack too much. They just like jump on my arms and shit. Like, apparently fleas are attracted to lights, so I put on one of my lights at night and I put a sticky pad next to it, and it catches a bunch of them. It actually works pretty good, so I just need to do more of that every night, I guess. That's one of the downsides of having so many animals, I guess. I have to live with fleas, but what you gonna do? It's my lot in life that I've chosen. I guess I'm okay with it. Getting flea bit once in a while, I guess, is a small price to pay to help these animals out. Monkey will eat meat if they are hungry enough. They eat babies, clearly. Gotta not starve those fucking animals. The main thing to do would have been to stop halfway through fucking him and say, sorry, I'm just not feeling it. Yeah, well, the weird thing to do is not have any sex with him whatsoever. Not reward him in any way for being a fucking bully-ass piece of shit. Like, why would you want to do that? Doesn't make any sense. I'm mad that Bernie lost, so fascism it is. I know, right? People, Bernie Sanders. This is what a lot of the Never Bideners say. I was supporting Bernie Sanders and the Biden people were rude to me. They were so mean. When are the Biden people going to apologize for being so mean to me? Now I got to support fascism because they were mean, you fucking whiny-ass children. Who gives a shit about that petty bullshit? We got to get this motherfucker out of office, and we got to do what's going to help the most people. Right? It's simple. Fucking idiots. So now about little Katana again. Fat Tana. Fat Tana. She is my baby. My big fat baby Katana. And she loves her daddy. She's the most chill cat I have. Oh, she licking me. They have rough tongues. Feels like they could lick your flesh off. I guess that's what they're made for. Like tiger and lion tongues are made to lick the flesh from the bones of their victims. And cats have inherited that. And she's so sweet. She's a big fatty fat, but she's sweet. Mwah. That's our Otis rescue. So thank you guys for supporting. Dusty on point once again. Yep, I heard that. Doing what I can. Call to Dusty, you had to treat all the critters for fleas at the same day every month. What do we do? We put all the flea medication on them at the exact same day. And I get the good medication. It's expensive, so I'm trying my best. Katana, she's fucking scratching right now. I don't know what to do about it, Katana. I'm trying, baby. We trying to get all those fleas off of your fucking Mississippi. Fucking Mississippi. All right. That's it for me, folks. I sure appreciate it. Thank you for everybody who supported the show. You guys are amazing. You guys rock. I will be back on Wednesday to do a religious show. You guys can thank JT for that, and also thank all of you who supported the show. You guys rock. Please consider supporting the show on Patreon, patreon.com/codcast. It means a lot. Even $1 or $2 a month, it all adds up. It all helps. So, as I said, I have another Patreon account for the Cult of Dusty. It's patreon.com/Cult of Dusty. If you're on my Cult of Dusty Patreon, please consider moving your patron support over to the Codcast one because I don't really use the other one anymore. I might eventually use it if I do single religious videos on my channel, but for now I'm not using it. So if you want to support the show and you don't realize that I'm not actually using that one anymore, please consider moving it over to the new one. I sure appreciate that. And if you want to hear the show on audio only, it's available on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Spotify. So just search for that shit. I'll be back on Wednesday and then another show on Friday. It's another 2 shows this week. I sure appreciate it. I love entertaining you guys. It's been a blast. It went by so fast. I'll see you guys soon. You guys stay healthy out there. And as always, Logic. Fuck yes. Good night, everybody. Love you, dudes.